Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I already know this, but I am pregnant. I am currently 21 weeks pregnant, and today I'm going to be sharing with you all how it all went down. It was September 6th of 2017 when I found out, and I just remember like I had gone to a camp, like my church's camp, that week before I found out. So I went to the camp and I just noticed that my body was like not feeling good. So I like spent the whole camp like with a headache. I was, feeling nauseous. I was just not feeling myself, and I had like the worst pain like in my stomach. I stood like the whole day like in bed, and I just didn't want to be around anyone. And my husband kept asking me like, are you okay? And he ended up getting me some Tylenol so I can feel better. But I just knew that I wasn't feeling myself. Now, guys, we always talked about, having kids. But to me, although we weren't like fully protecting ourselves, to me it was like the last thing on my mind to be pregnant. So I'm not thinking anything of it. I'm just like, wow, my body's feeling really weird. So we leave camp and I go to work the next day, and I'm like in my shift, I'm doing my job, whatever. And all of a sudden I start like putting like pieces together, and I'm like, could I be pregnant? Nah, I can't be pregnant. So I started like researching, like at my job, I was like researching like, when you could take the test and all that stuff. And to be honest, I had no idea when the conception happened or anything like that. So whatever, time went by, and I was just like, you know what, let me just go to Family Dollar. I like worked like a minute away from Family Dollar, and I was like, let me just grab some chips and I'll go ahead and buy a pregnancy test. Now guys, this is where my chip craving was like at its all-time high. So like I was just like craving chips. I don't know what it was, but I was just like, I need chips. So I went to the store, whatever, and that's the primary reason why I went to Family Dollar. It was for chips. But then I was like, you know what, let me just grab a pregnancy test. I'm sure like it'll come back negative. Little did I know, I bought the test, I went back to work, and I was still on my break at this time. So whatever, so I go to the bathroom and I pee on the stick. I know, TMI, but yeah, I pee on the stick. Like I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna put a timer on my phone, and I don't even get to 2 minutes. I look at the pregnancy test, and literally like 3 seconds later, guys, there was 2 lines. I'm not joking when I tell you guys that it was 3 seconds later that 2 lines showed up. And I just like lost it. I was so in shock, and I just remember feeling like all these different emotions. I'm like, are you serious right now? Like, I am pregnant. Like, I'm pregnant. And I was in the bathroom, guys, and I was like whispering to myself. I was like trying to keep quiet because, there's people in the bathroom and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm pregnant. And, I had the biggest smile on my face. A month before I took this pregnancy test that came out positive, I had taken one and it came out negative, and I was so like, I was devastated, and I was like kind of bummed, and I'm like, babe, like, I just really want a baby right now. And he was like, babe, it'll come, like, don't worry. And it's crazy to think that, a month later, when I least expected it, I got a positive pregnancy test. And guys, I cannot explain to you the joy that was in my heart at that moment. Like, just knowing that there was something inside of me, a person, half of me, half of my husband, that, is in my belly right now. So I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm pregnant. I just started bawling my eyes out. And I was like, oh my God, like, I need to get back to work. Like, what am I gonna do? Who do I call? And honestly, like, I just wanted to soak in the moment by myself. So like, I took a super long break. It was only supposed to be like 30 minutes. Mind you, I had gone to Family Dollar, I had took the pregnancy test, and I'm still in the bathroom like just like in shock. And I actually recorded myself, but I'm not gonna show you guys that video because it's just an intimate video between, you know, my friends and family. But it was literally a video of me and my reaction, like just recording myself like, oh my god. And all I say in the video is like, oh my god, I'm pregnant. So I go back to work, and I cannot focus. Like, for the life of me, I cannot focus at work. Like, I'm just like, oh my god. The crazy part is, like, my sister had called me, like, I think she had called me like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, and she's like, Gabby, I had a dream that you were pregnant and stuff like that. And I was like, what? Like, okay, whatever. And then, like, all that came back to me, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, no wonder I've been feeling weird. No wonder, you know, I felt horrible at camp, and everything started making sense to me. So whatever. So I go back to work, and like I said, like, I couldn't focus. So I was just like, I need to get out of here. So, you know, I told my job, I was like, I need to leave, you know, I haven't, you know, I just need to go. Like, I need to go. So, I end up leaving, and I'm like, oh my god, like, how am I gonna tell you Nelson? Should I call him right now? Should I call my mom? Should I call my sister? There's so many people that I wanted to tell, but at the same time, I wanted to take that time to just soak it all in. So I end up going, I'm like, okay, I have the perfect plan. I'm gonna surprise him, and I'm gonna put a basket together for him. This is the basket that I put together, and it kind of just has, like, you know, a little teddy bear. It has a little hat in here, some clothes, and it has, you know, the 2 positive pregnancy tests. They're right here, the 2 positive pregnancy tests. So I was like, I put that all together, and now I rush back home. I'm like, Nelson gets home like in an hour, so I have to put this all together. I have to take a shower, clean the house. Like, I was so nervous, and I was just like, I want everything to be perfect. Also wanted to record the moment. So I set up cameras. Like, I set up one camera in my bedroom, like next to my bedroom. I set up this webcam, and I also set up another camera on my bed. So I'm like, okay, everything's in place. I took a shower, I cleaned the house, and, you know, I wanted this moment to be special for us. So I go ahead, and now the waiting starts. So after everything, I'm like, an hour goes by, and Nelson does not show up. 2 hours go by, and Nelson is still not here. By the way, my husband's name is Nelson. And another hour goes by, and he's still not home. And I'm like, oh my god, like, where is he? I didn't want to call him because I didn't want, you know, to, I don't know, I just didn't want to make it like suspicious, like, where are you, you know, like stuff like that. And I was literally, guys, I kid you not, I was staring out the window, like, just waiting for him to come home. After like 3.5 hours, or yeah, like 3.5 hours, he finally comes home. I'm so excited, and I have all the cameras. Mind you, guys, I totally forgot this whole time that the cameras were rolling. So by the time, like, I actually surprised him with the gift, it was like, all the cameras died, and I had no idea. I didn't even think of you know, turning them on again. So whatever. So he finally gets home, and he walks in the room, and he kind of just looks like what? And he's like, and I'm like sitting right here, and he's like by the bed, because I set everything out on the bed. And he looks at it, and he's like, he doesn't get it at first. He just like bursts out like, I'm pregnant, and I start bawling my eyes out. I'm just crying, whatever. And then he's like, are you serious? And, you know, he starts crying, and it was just, honestly, guys, it was like one of the best moments of my life. Honestly, I'll never forget it. I'll never forget, you know, his reaction, him crying, and, you know, just us hugging at that moment. And we hugged for like, I don't even know how long, and it was just perfect. I'm so excited to meet him, and I'm so excited to become a mom, and, you know, just have him. Guys, I can talk all day about how excited I am, but yes, that is the story, guys. That is how I found out I was pregnant. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Bye, guys.